Hello everybody and welcome to the Ingles table. I'm Mark Keady along with my daughter Piper.
Hi.
And today we're going to make one of our favorite summertime treats. We love to hit the road, we love to go camping, and sometimes you just need an easy filling meal after a long day in the great outdoors, and that's why today we're going to make our Campfire French dip subs. These are real easy. You can get the kids involved, you can cook them, of course, on a campfire. The producers would not let me start a campfire here on the Ingles table. I don't know why. We couldn't do a campfire right here on the table, so we have this heated pan, but we can do on a heated pan, we can do it in the oven, we can do it in a lot of places. Let's get cooking here today for our French dip campfire subs. Our first step is real simple. We're going to take a half a stick of butter, 4 tablespoons, we're going to put it in a bowl. Along with that, we've got about 3/4 teaspoon of dried minced garlic and about 1/4 teaspoon to 1/2 teaspoon of onion powder, all put in there. And on top of that, we're going to add a little Worcestershire sauce. Pour that right in there, Piper. The Worcestershire, along with the onion, the garlic, and the butter are all going to mix together. Piper's going to mix this all together, and we're going to make a very meaty butter flavor that's going to go right into our sandwiches. While she's doing that, I'm going to get started cutting the bread. One of the great things I love about this recipe is we have actually grabbed this stuff in less than 3 minutes sometimes in our Ingles store, because you can get your onion, you can get your bread from the bakery, and you can get your roast beef at the deli and your cheese at the deli. You get it all kind of right there in the same usual area of the store. We're in and we're out. It's a very fast meal. So we take these Ingles Sub Breads. Now you can do a lot of different kinds of breads. You want to use a baguette? Cool. You want to use a softer French bread? We found this really great sort of right in the middle. It's real crunchy on the crust, but it's very soft in the middle. I think this is the kind of the same bread that they use for their subs at the Ingles Deli. This is one of the most important tricks of the entire thing. When you cut your bread, you want it 6 to 10 inches long. We've taken the foot longs and sliced them in half. You want to make an odd number of cuts. It's very important to cut an odd number of cuts. So let's count them right here. We're going to cut the bread lengthwise. Watch this. 1. We're going to go 3/4 of the way through. 2. 3, 4. Now we could be done, but we're not, because we have to be odd. It has to be odd, and I'll show you why in just a second. How's that butter coming?
Fine.
Ooh, it looks good. You're doing a nice job. We're going to fill each one of these little crevices inside our bread with our cheese and our delicious roast beef that we got from the Ingles Deli. This stuff is magic. I'm just going to pull that out right there, fresh out of the bag, sliced just a little bit above thin and a little bit between sandwiches. Doesn't that look so good? Now you can half your provolone cheese in half. I like to use a full slice of cheese because I'm a cheese nut. You got that butter ready?
Almost.
All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take 1 slice of roast beef and 1 slice of cheese, and I'm going to stick it right in between those 2 pieces right there. Now, we're not going to fill this crevice because this is a sandwich. This is a sandwich. See how that works? This is why it works really well over the campfire, because we're going to wrap them up in foil, and when we pull them out of the campfire, whoops, I forgot something important there. Let's tuck the cheese up. Cheese in there, followed by the meat. Waiting on that butter. How's it coming?
It's about done.
Let's make it done. I'm only going to use a half a slice on this last part right here because it's a smaller sandwich. And trust me, by the time you get to that part of the sandwich, you're going to be glad that it's a small piece of sandwich. All right, let me see what you got for butter. All right. Not bad, not bad at all. So this garlic, onion, Worcestershire butter flavor is going to go into our sandwiches. This is the important part right here. So we're going to take just a little bit. The good news is when it cooks, it's going to melt so nicely right into our sandwich. I'm going to put half the butter, just a little tablespoon of it as we come through here. It's got that nice onion and garlic flavor to it. May I have a piece of foil over there, young lady? Once your sandwich is complete, we'll stick it on the foil, and we'll put just a little bit more butter all around the tops and the edges here, just to kind of, especially right here on the crust, we want a lot of flavor. So I'm going to put a little bit more butter all the way around there. And once you're done,
wrap it up.
Real simple. Just wrap it up right on the coals. It's that simple. We're going to make a few of these, and they should be done in about 7 minutes. One of the big keys, though, is whether you put it in the coals or you put it in the oven or you put it right here in the pan, you've got to turn it about every minute or every minute and a half. Just keep turning it, just keep turning it. You can also add vegetables in these foil packs if you want to on the sides. Sometimes I like to put red onion in there as well, when I feel like a little onion on my sandwich as well. We'll let these cook for about 7 to 9 minutes, and we'll show you how it turns out. All right, our sandwiches have been cooking in this pan, not a campfire, but either way, campfire, stove, pan, doesn't really matter. They've been cooking about 7 minutes. We've been continually turning them. In the meantime, we also had a packet of au jus. This is Laura Lynn au jus gravy. This is fantastic stuff. You can, little pro tip, if you want to take a tablespoon of this and put it in that butter mixture that we used in our sandwich, it is a fantastic addition to the butter sauce. We got more information on the recipe here on the webpage. In the meantime, we've mixed our au jus sauce according to directions right here in this pan. Can't have a French dip sandwich without some delicious au jus. I know that this one right here is really ready. See how that foil's been kind of tinged just like it's on a campfire in the coals right there? Let's take a look. Careful right there, there you go. Let's take a look at how this looks when you open it up. That is a nice sandwich, and these are pull apart, see? Right there, that's why we made the extra cuts. You pull this one apart, you pull this one apart, you dip that right into your au jus sauce right there, and it is an amazing campfire meal. Are you hungry now? Mm-hmm. I know you are. You can learn more about this recipe and so many more, plus tips, tricks, and everything else you need on the Ingles website, ingles-markets.com, and you can learn how to make these sandwiches and so much more. Hope you make them next time you're out on your fun camping trip. These are incredible. Campfire French dip sandwich. Thanks for watching us here today on the Ingles table. We'll see you next time.